again with riffs, licks, and guitar tricks. Moving right along in my little online demonstration series that I'm working on here. We're going to talk about the minor pentatonic scale. In particular, we're going to talk about the E minor pentatonic scale here. So for those of you who are a little more familiar with the instrument, you know that this scale forms the basis of a lot of popular rock, blues, even shows up in a jazz context. It's a really useful solo to have in your toolkit, and having these notes under your fingers will make it easier for you to learn how to play the pieces that other players have written, just because this is such a universally utilized shape on the instrument. So let's talk a little bit first about what a pentatonic scale is. Some of you might know penta means 5 as a prefix, so like the name implies, the scale actually only has 5 notes in it. So we're going to start here on E, and then we're going to play G, and then A, B, D, and then we're back to E as the octave. Alright, so let's look at some close-ups here of what that scale looks like on the fretboard, and then we'll talk a little bit about some cool tricks that you can do with it as well. So the first example here, I'm just going to show the basic notes of the scale. So we're going to take our index finger here, plant it on the 12th fret, and we're going to go 1, 4th finger, pinky, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. Pretty cool. Now with that tool, that basic starting point, we're going to add some other sequencing to the scale as well in order to get a bit more utility out of it. And what I mean by sequencing is arranging our notes in a certain order. So in this case, we're going to try it using 3s. So we're going to go up the scale 3 notes and then back to the previous note. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Easy bending points on the instrument. If you're playing at home on an electric guitar, you're probably doing most of your bending on the top 3 strings. So we're going to bend this A down here at the 14th fret up to the B, which is on the 12th fret of the next string. If you want to check your work, you can fret that B up here, and hear if you hit the note right. You can also do something really similar by bending the D here at the 15th fret. You can bend that up to the E on the 12th of the next string. Again, we can check our work. Couldn't resist. Now we've seen what sequencing looks like. And we've seen a little bit about bending. Let's hear what we can make out of those relatively basic tools. So as you can see, once you got that minor pentatonic scale under your fingers, you can do some pretty cool stuff with it without having to learn a whole lot of new techniques on the instrument. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Any questions, throw them down in the comments. Thanks for checking in.